Oh my gosh. As you can tell, I was not planning on making this live today, but was going through my videos. Oh my gosh, was going through my content and looking to find my intro that I filmed for this massive video that I've been filming the last few weeks, and it's gone. So I need to refilm the intro. So we're just gonna do an everyday makeup look today. Something simple, something easy, something chill, nothing crazy, nothing crazy. Just something that's enough, you know? Just something that's enough. And I thought, might as well have you guys along for the ride, because why not? Why not? I got a mirror this time. Didn't have one before, but now I do. It's got them both sides, look. Wow. Just blind you guys. You know? I'm going through a breakout right now. So just don't mind my skin. It is what it is. It is what it is. This is gonna be an ad. Nice. Love that. Appreciate you guys for being here. Let me make sure I can see all that I need to see on my screen so that we don't run into any problems. That should be good. That should be good. Appreciate ya. Alright. You guys see me okay? Make sure you guys can see me okay. What should we do for the color today? Let's do... That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do a poll really quick. There. Hey everyone. Dollars, what's up? Baddie, what's up? Hi guys. Welcome, 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 welcome. We're doing a chill makeup look today. Chill makeup look because I need to film a video intro that mysteriously vanished from my phone. Spoiler alert, it was probably me that accidentally deleted it while cleaning out my storage a few days ago, but that's the consequences, that's the consequences. MD Dollars, Vignesh, Batty, welcome. Batty, I've seen you in here before. Dollars, I've seen you in here before. What's up, what's up? Welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back. Just a chill look today to film an intro. Just a chill everyday look, nothing crazy. I gotta go work today. Later. Marvin, welcome. Appreciate you for being here. How was everyone's day today? I hope it was good so far. Can you guys see the poll okay? Am I just being a silly little goose? A silly little goose? Yeah, nice, okay. 50% say meh. That's crazy. So for foundation, I'm using e.l.f. Camo Concealer, and it's fine. I can't really tell if I like it all that much. I'm using a slightly more like orangey shade. It's in light beige, which is a little darker than I use for a concealer, but I use it for foundation because I don't really like foundation. It makes my skin feel heavy and I don't like it. But I can't tell if I like the product itself, so it's iffy. It's iffy. And then I'm using this concealer palette from e.l.f. as well. They just have affordable products. The thing is I've had these for so long. I've had these palettes for so long. So don't at me for using outdated products, okay? These are just what I've had. Look at that. That's how long I've had this contour palette, okay? A little bit on the eyes. Nothing crazy. And then right across the bridge of the nose and right under the nose. Just like that. Beautiful. Gotta cut that jawline. Look at that. Ooh, sharp. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Now I am going to go in with I think I'll just do some light eyeshadow. Nothing crazy, nothing crazy. Oh wait, before I do any of that, I take this, and I finally got a pencil sharpener for it, so. Use the black one. Yes. Beautiful. Oh, that makes me so happy. That makes me so happy. Alright, we're gonna go with this, and we're gonna go right here on the eyes to highlight, and then right here on the nose and up on this bridge part right here to highlight, just like that. And I also do go in on the outer corner of my bottom waterline because I have hooded eyes, and so it helps them kind of like pop, you know what I mean? And not get lost in the hoodedness. And then I just finger blend that out. Just like that. Cute. It's subtle, but it's worth it to me. Alright, now I'm gonna go in with my fluffy brush. Fluffy brush. Fluffy brush. And I'm going to go in with just like this kind of like light color. You can tell by how it looks, how much I use it. I'm going to put that all over my lid, and this helps me blend everything together. I kind of go up to the brow bone a little bit. This just gives me a good base to blend with. And then, I have to remind myself this every time. I'm doing a subtle look. So I'm going to go in with a slightly darker brown, this one right here, and just kind of go in the outer corner with the fluffy brush. Kind of using the pigment that I already have on it to make it a little easier to blend. Just kind of like, just a subtle shadow. Give my eye some depth, just right there, right there. Kind of coming down a little bit. I'm going to take the other side of my fluffy brush, which is just this little like square. I'm going to bring that down just a little bit to kind of connect with my waterline. Not with my waterline, like right underneath my waterline, right there and right here. Just to complete that look. And then I'm feeling warm tones today, so I'm gonna go in with my orangey color. Same fluffy brush. And I'm just gonna add just a little bit of warmth right next to that. You see how it kind of warms it up a little bit? Just to give it some life. Just right next to it. Nice. Now I'm going to wipe off my brush. Cat hair on cat hair on cat hair right now, you guys. When isn't there? Alright. Now I'm gonna go back in to this light color. And I'm gonna just fan it out a little bit up here, just so it's not so harsh. And now I'm going to take a main color, which I'm thinking I'll do probably just my usual go-to like goldish color, which is like not quite gold. It's this one right here. It's kind of like a brown gold. I'll just use my finger to swipe that across my lid, making sure I don't go all the way into the inner corner. Save room for that highlight. Beautiful. And then with a clean finger, I'm gonna go into this sparkly white right here. And I'm going to put it right in the inner corner. Like that. Subtle. It's subtle, but it counts. It's important. And that melds that glitter that I already put there kind of into that inner corner, so it's one complete look across. Just like that. Alright, eyes are done. Let me go grab a clean rag. Hold on. Hi, Tyson. I appreciate you. That's my lover boy right there. That's my lover boy. I went to go film, or not film, I went to go put together my intro for the video that I've been working on, and the intro's gone. The intro that I filmed is completely gone. So I have to I have to put together something so that I can have an intro to that video. So I'm doing my makeup really quick. Just a quick makeup look. I love that, I know, right? Literally took me 30 minutes to offload all the rest of the stuff that I've got for the video. And I'm like, cool, sitting down, getting ready to start editing. And my whole intro is gone. My whole freaking intro is gone. Make do or do without. Yep. So I'm adapting. Gotta refilm it. Gotta refilm it, and that's okay. That is okay. I'm going to persevere. Looks great, thank you. Cute. I've had a lot of silly things happen today. Proud of you for overcoming adversity. Overcoming adversity. I don't remember the song lyrics, but you don't have to sing it. That's okay. Yeah. It is what it is. Just gonna make do. Alright, brow time. How's your day going, love? If you're still watching. Tyson's out working right now, W husband. Cute. This is why I cut the tails off of my brows, okay? See, I cut from here off. You can kind of see it growing back here. That's adorable. Slow, he says, about to head to Walmart here in a second. Okay, we're out of toilet paper and paper towels, by the way. Just thought I'd let you know since you're here in chat. Hi, Grace. Welcome in. This was an unplanned stream for the most part, but that's okay. Shoot. Ghost Talker, like, gave me some crazy. Yeah, it did. I saw that. You should get yourself a pair of dowsing rods, Grace. Apps are great. Don't get me wrong. I think there can be some interesting stuff that comes through them. I know that I've gotten some things through like Ghost Talker and stuff, but personally, I don't know how much I trust them. Just because there is an actual science that goes behind a spirit box. It plays radio frequencies backwards. So, to have that not be interfered with is very important when talking to spirits. The SB7 spirit box is a good one if you're ever actually like wanting to buy one. The PSD is a good one as well. But if you kind of want just like something that you can easy like have that's like cheap, dowsing rods. You can actually make them yourself too. do a little bit of research because I know that there's some like spiritual stuff like saging and things like that if you're gonna make your own that might be beneficial to do before using them. Okay, this mascara is like, I'm pretty sure this is expired. How would one tell? I don't know, but I've had it for so long. I don't know if I trust that. I did get new mascara, but I got the non-waterproof one. So, it makes my eyes all funky. Hi Kylie, welcome! Whenever I can, I'm gonna ask my mom when I can get some equipment. I definitely recommend a K12 meter, write this down. A K12 EMF reader. I think they're like 12 bucks. I recommend that, the SB7 Spirit Box, and a REM pod. Those three things are going to be crucial for ghost hunting, and they're three things that are widely used, widely proven to work by like actual ghost hunters that like do it for a living and stuff. And just like overall, three very crucial items that you should have in your ghost hunting equipment, in my opinion. Dowsing rods are good too, but I want Kelsey to yeah, Kelsey Davies is good. I'll write it down in a second. I have to get my notebook out and find it. You're good. Yeah, I highly recommend keeping a haunting journal. That's what I call it, a ghost diary, a ghost journal. So that you can write down your findings and document things, because oftentimes you'll have something happen and you'll be like, oh my gosh, like that sounds like or corresponds with something that happened a few days ago. And it'll be nice to have like that recorded to go back and kind of like make those connections. Kylie, how are you doing today? That's a cute way to spell Kylie. How many coats of mascara do you guys put on your eyes? I feel like that's a hit or miss sometimes. Okay. So instead of foundation, this is what I use, the Bare Minerals. One of my friends put me onto this. This stuff is amazing. I got one that's lighter for concealer and one that's a little bit my tone for foundation-ish, because again, I don't use foundation. We're just gonna dip our powder brush, tap off the excess, and I'm gonna go in where I did not put any of that contour, and just crisp up some of the spots that need it. And I'm also going to just pat over my brows. I don't know why I do this, other than the fact it makes them like not so, you know what I mean? It just like kind of melds them back into the look itself, instead of being like, oh, she draws in her brows. You know what I mean? Actually, I have these hairs right here that are bothering me. They gotta go. that while you're doing makeup. I don't recommend doing that. Man, I'm having such a bad breakout. It's so rough. I'm just getting off of my menstrual week. So my hormones are all over the place. Alright, now, blush. I use this orangey shade right here, just because it complements my olive toned skin a little bit better than like pink blush. And it gives it a more sun-kissed look, like, rather than a sunburnt look, you know what I mean? And I do also do it over the bridge of my nose like this. That's a staple. Sometimes I do it there too, to give the lips a little bit more of a roundness, if you will. Okay, I got my notebook. Okay, Grace, so K12, K12. It's an EMF reader, which stands for electromagnetic frequencies, which is what ghosts give off. So like all those stats, all those meters and numbers that you were showing me on Telegram, that's kind of what it measures. A K12 meter, and then you're going to want an SB7 spirit box. SB7 spirit box, and then just a REM pod, REM pod, REM pod. Also tracks electromagnetic frequencies as well as physical motion, so you have to get close to it. A K12 will not go off around people. Like, you can't, as a human, you can't set it off. You can't touch it and have it set off. If you put it next to a microwave, it'll go off, because it measures that. Those electromagnetic frequencies in the air, but people can't set it off. The REM pod, on the other hand, also goes with touch. So the REM pod will measure temperature change, EMF readings, as well as touch. But it's a staple. The REM pod is something that like you can set down and like back away from. The K2 is, or the K12. K2? Sorry, it's the K2. Not K12. I said K12, didn't I? It's a K2, my bad. Cross that out. It's K2. The K2 is something you can carry around and like have it not go off because you're touching it. The REM pod you actually have to set down. The EMF rope works just like the K2. And then, yeah, the REM pod is a massive must, in my opinion. And then if you want something additional, you can always get a pair of dowsing rods as well. I like dowsing rods. I have a pair, actually. Unfortunately, I don't think I can take them on the plane with me when I go ghost hunting. It kind of just depends on what TSA decides, so I don't know if I want to risk it, because they might tell me no and I have to go throw them away, and I don't want to do that. My lips are so dry right now. Coming off of the menstrual cycle sucks, because your body decides to freak out for the third time this month, you know what I mean? Right there. Looks pretty good. Oh, and then highlight. I'm going to use Oh, on my lips, I use this. It's called Lip Freak, and it's tinted chapstick. It's tinted plumping chapstick, and I highly recommend it. I love this stuff. It's in the color Bleeding Heart, and I just dab that on my lips a little bit, just for color, and then it plumps. I don't really do like a lipstick, more of a chapstick girly. So that's really nice because it's a chapstick and it's light, but it's tinted and it's plumping, so it's really nice. Put extra highlight right in the corners. There, looks pretty good. It's like 300 something dollars in USD. Ugh. Oh, the Alice box? Yeah. I'd love an Alice box. I want the, I'm trying to remember what it's called. It's like a Phasma box? Phasmophone or something like that? And it's like an amplified version of a Spirit box, except it is much clearer and doesn't do the from the radio. I want it so bad, but they're like hundreds of dollars. Alright. I think that's it for the look. Simple, cute. And before you say anything about these not being even, they are. When you look at me, they're even, okay? This eye droops less than this eye, so the way that I have to draw them in, like you see this one is like eh, and this one's kind of like eh. But when you look at me, it's the same, okay? Someone, Kelsey Davies uses, yeah. Yeah, we'll get there. I just have to save for it. Alright, here's the look. What do you think? I'm gonna go film this video intro and start editing it, finally. Hopefully. It's almost time for me to go to work. Alright. There it is. Thank you everybody for watching. Appreciate you guys. If you haven't already, go hit the subscribe button. We do this every so often. It's so pretty. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, if you haven't yet subscribed, we do cooking, we do makeup, we do gaming, we do ghost hunting. All the above on this channel. And if nobody's told you today, I'm proud of you. You're doing a great job. Keep your chin up. Stay genuinely authentic to yourself. And we'll see you guys in the next one.